Hey y'all, how you perking? I hope you're perking good. So, February 2023 predictions. Visio, we are here. We are here. We have made it to February. We are doing the predictions Visio. And Penelope is in both red and purple because she couldn't figure out what color this was. This is one of my favorite shirts, and I think that y'all can tell because I think I end up wearing this shirt in a lot of videos, and it looks like this is the only shirt I wear, but it's just one of my favorites because it's just really soft and easy and cozy. It's one of those things where technically, like, it can be a pajama shirt because it's a t-shirt, but also it's cute enough that if you wear it out, it can look like maybe I'm not wearing pajamas, maybe I'm not. And so it's kind of it's my little cheater in between shirt, little cheat shirt. So anywho, let me go ahead and get into this here. Where's my shit on my computer? Here we go. So I am a licensed mental health clinician as well as a spiritual intuitive, and in these videos we take a look at the tea with the tarot. So that is what we're gonna do today, and I'm gonna bring up the cards over here right here and move this microphone right here. So we are ready to dive in to February 2023. See what in the hell we are gonna expect for this month. What can we expect for February 2023? Somehow January lasted a whole year, and yet even though it lasted a whole year and we were like, wow, where's February, March, April, May, you know, all of that, somehow still February came up on me, and I wasn't ready. So here we are filming this on February 2nd. So I'm a day late here. Sorry about that. It just came up on me. It has been a time this week at work, especially. And yes, I brought the wig back. Who here remembers the wig? The OGs remember the wig. Haven't worn this thing in probably 2 years. It's been a minute, but my poor hair has been needing some TLC, and I actually got it done yesterday, but then so the coloring and stuff of how I got it done doesn't look too much different from this, but I didn't want to figure out how to style it today after I slept on it last night. So wig time. So anywho, as always, this is going to be a video that is open internationally, all around the world. Whatever the spirit guides want to pull up that we need to know about February 2023, we're fixing to take a look at it. Politics, the economy, health and wellness, whatever we need to know, gonna figure it out right here. And as always, whatever we're not able to finish in this first video, we will do on the Perk Squad. So the Perk Squad will have a second video like they always do for these monthly predictions videos. So Perk Squad members, that will be coming up at y'all. And then also, of course, with the Perk Squad, there are many other perks besides having your own extended videos, and so there's a whole list. You can click the little join button, see the whole list. You get your weekly forecasts, your own posts, your own little emojis, your own little Penelope here, and video shout outs. So shout out to you, K Talks. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a member of the Perk Squad. Love to have you here, K Talks. So thank you. Alrighty. Let's dive right on in. Let's get started first with politics. So, oh man, politics. 2023, February. What can we know, spirit guides? What can we know? Alrighty. Okay. Twofer. We will take it. We will take the twofer. Sure. Thanks. You know what? I have seen worse. Most months. I have seen worse, politically speaking. So overall, this is not nearly as freaky deaky as what we usually get in politics. I'm sorry, y'all. It has been a long week, so whatever comes out of my mouth is whatever comes out of my mouth, okay? My brain can only do what it can do, okay? Channeling, fortunately, doesn't need to use your brain. It needs your intuition, but your brain needs to formulate the words. And so this shit's gonna happen. Hashtag freaky deaky is a thing now. So, star card upright. We're seeing some new beginnings come on in February. There are new things starting, and the things that they're bringing up here are actually good. So whatever things are trying to get seeded in February, that is a good start politically speaking. It might take some time to do. So we may not be able to reap the rewards of this beautiful rainbow here in February. It might take some time as our slowest night in the deck kind of goes along. It's going to take some time for that to come to fruition, to bear fruit, if you will, but that doesn't mean it isn't on the horizon. So hey, that's nice to see. We've got some good stuff coming on. Anything that y'all want to tell us about that piece before we go down here? Okay, very interesting. So whatever this piece is, this is a piece that people are, surprise, surprise, not on the same page about. Politically speaking, that's not really new for us, for people to not be on the same page about things. But whatever this is, it's a good thing, even if people don't necessarily agree on what this is. And there will be some people that feel like, I can't get on board with this. There will be some people, this is our heartbreak card, that feel really bothered by whatever this direction is, but they are reassuring us that whatever this is a good thing. Whatever this is has to do with legal shit. So we've had our fair share of legal shit coming down the pipeline for the last handful of months here. This justice card has been coming up on these readings like one after another, pulling double, triple duty here. This this poor card, poor us for having this card come up 18 million times. But it's because there's been a lot of things, legally speaking, going through the system lately. Y'all know that last year we had the Dobbs decision with the, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word, abortions. That stuff that I don't know if I'm allowed to say on here, going through the court system, coming up with some decisions, things like that. And we're seeing that kind of stuff happen again this year. More court decisions, more things going through legal channels to find out what types of decisions need to be made. There's more of that coming up. It's in the upright position. So again, they're showing whatever's coming up as a good thing because it's in the upright position. That doesn't mean that everybody will be happy about it or happy with it or happy for it. Again, we have that. But the Sun card upright, once again, upright position. Sun card is one of the best cards in the deck, y'all. This is a good one to see. We never freaking see this in the politics section. We never do. So for it to come up here, that's not bad. That is not half bad. And just throwing it out there, there does happen to be an infant on the card. So it does make me wonder if this is something else that happens to do with like reproduction, families, services that affect children, youth, and families, for that to come up on this card. Makes you wonder if whatever this decision they're talking about has to pertain to that, because here we go, here we see it. Whatever they're showing here too is that there's some element of control going on. Again, shocker that we would see something about control in politics. You know, form a line. There's so much of that going on. But with this, I'm going to pull some extra context cards and see where they're going with the control part. Because all of this stuff, I mean, seriously, we don't usually see that in being good. Ooh, some switcheroos here. Ooh, see, look, y'all. I can't make this up. Pentacles card. Pentacles card. Pentacles card. So it's like there's some sort of control going on. This is trying to kind of change things over, a switcheroo, and this is dropping the ball. But it's interesting that when they put dropping the ball in a section where they're showing like whatever direction this is a good thing, we don't usually see the idea of dropping the ball being a good thing. So this is going to be interesting to watch how this legal matter plays out, whatever they're talking about. And again, remember at the beginning, they're talking about something being seated here, but we have this slow night, and we have the Ten of Cups, which also is a family card, by the way. See here, with the parents here and the kids here. But for this to be a slow roll, we've already talked about the fact that it may not come to fruition in February, but we're going to see pieces and parts of this, elements of this, really surge forward in February. So maybe the outcome isn't ready yet. Maybe the ending isn't here yet, but we damn sure are going to see some sort of progression towards whatever this is in February. And it feels like that will be very visible, and they consider it to be a good thing, whatever it is, even if there's going to be some people that are really like upset about it. So just so we know, if we're seeing that kind of come to pass, and you happen to be one of the people that are very upset about it, not trying to change your mind. I don't even know what the it we're talking about necessarily is. Who knows? Maybe I'm one of the people that ends up being upset about this. I don't know. But apparently whatever they're saying is it's in the direction that they're taking things, and that they consider this a good thing. And so that will be food for thought as those of us, whoever we are upset about it. Why would they consider this a good thing? What can we think about for that as we're reflecting, so that we don't miss the forest through the trees for some kind of a reason? So that's one element of politics. Anything else politically speaking that we can know about, should know about for February 2023? Let's see. Ooh, some sneaky son of a bitch. Sneaky son of a bitch, getting stopped. Some kind of, y'all know this often comes up as my evidence card. I get a lot of evidence cards. Pentacles in general are great cards to represent evidence. But some sneaky, shifty, shady motherfucker having a stop pulled to them over some kind of evidence coming out in February has something to do with, here's the Fool card again. So again, children, youth, somebody young, maybe somebody young that pertains to this person. I don't know if it's it feels like the young person is attached to them some type of way. How would we interpret that? I don't know. Okay, February. All right, February. So one particular shady individual having a stop to things because of new evidence, and something about a young person or young people that is in some way tied to this person. I mean, look at this. They're related some kind of a way. I mean, maybe not like literally well, maybe literally related. I don't know. Could be literally related. I don't know why that word came out of my mouth. So maybe the spirit guides wanted me to mean literally related, but it might not be literally related. It's just interesting that I chose that word right there, but related nonetheless, whether they mean literally like familially or not. Drop this one. We'll take it. Poor communication, so aka somebody was lying. There were lies involved with this. Ace of Swords in reverse. Losing some kind of clarity, losing some kind of power. This one is like fucking with my head, because it feels like this is something that I should know about, or maybe do know about, but it's not coming to me right now on why that is or who that is. And they're putting this in the political sphere, but it feels peripheral to that. Like there's some way that this person is associated with politics or the political realm, or they politically represent something, but I don't see them as being a politician. I don't know. This is interesting. Yeah, but losing power over this. So this apparently is a big deal. Whatever this is a big deal. I mean, they brought it up as number 2 here in our politics section. So whatever this is a big deal. I don't really know. Surely one of y'all know. So, and maybe if you don't know now, maybe later on as the month unfolds, you will know, or we will know. It's just that a lot of times in the comments, y'all are putting good ideas as to what you think these things might pertain to. And then later on, sometimes you come back and be like, now I know it's such and such or whatever. And when it becomes clear later on, but Lord help y'all. This is something. My South Carolina is coming out today. Lord help y'all. All right. Anything else that we need to know? Okay. So in terms of the last little bit that they're going to give us on this, there, again, something going on with this Hierophant card. You know, this stands for my institutions. This stands for commitments. This stands for, like, you're standing here before God saying this and doing this and that, because this is also a religious leader. Comes up as someone who gives blessings on things like marriages and such like that. So mediating in some kind of a way. There's things here that have not been clear, didn't make sense, but people intuitively had a feeling, and they're now going to be able to match this intuitive feeling with the evidence. Like, these things are going to be able to tie in together, whatever this is. So, seems scandalous. Don't know. We're fixing to find out in February. Let's pull some more cards up here and dive into some other categories, because Lord help, we're going to spend this whole time on politics. We've got some other stuff we need to look into. We want to know what the hell's going on with the economy, because it's been hurting for a while. All y'all seen those memes about the eggs and stuff? Like, instead of those commercials that are like, he went to Jared with the proposals, they're like holding a box with somebody proposing with like an egg and shit like that. The internet is full of shenanigans, y'all. It's full of shenanigans. I'm sure y'all have probably seen some good ones. I wish we could post pictures sometimes in the chat, so that we could show funny stuff like that. Although I know posting pictures in the chat's probably good that we can't, because when trolls come and want to post their dick pics, then we're spared from having to see that. So, alrighty. Economy, finance, career, anything like that. What can we know about that, spirit guides? Wow, we had a flyer. Okay, was this flyer upright or reverse? All right. Reverse. Okay. Damn. With you again. Why are you up here? Okay, so really interesting here that I feel like this is going on 2 different levels. First level being that in terms of the economy, finance, and career, we've got the Lovers card upright, 5 of Wands upright, Death card in reverse. And so this feels like they're saying, you know, with the career, there's still these 2 entities that are in bed with each other, so to speak. You know, we got the Lovers card, and it's causing conflict related to the economy, and that's still not going to let up. That's still not giving up. And so I'm going to look a little bit further on this, because this feels like it pertains to kind of what we were just reading on with the politics section. So let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, whatever this is, this like collaboration between these 2 entities where it's causing some issues, but they're not wanting to let up on it, and it's affecting everyone's economy. The Fool card in reverse is like they're being reckless about this, and there's going to have to be an ending to this. And that will come up big time in February, discussions about an ending to this. So there will be, how do we put this? Some sort of visible conversations happening. We may not hear the conversations or be privy to being like in the room with the conversations, but nonetheless, we will be aware that these conversations are going on and people will be reporting back to us about these conversations. And there's going to be continued pressure here on wrap it up, y'all. Wrap it the fuck up, because it is persisting in a way that's going to get people angrier and angrier. So we're really going to see some pressure get put on that in February. But down here, we got that sneaky shifty bastard again. So he's coming up in this finance and economy and career type section, but he also was coming up in the political section. So he was not a politician, but he was politically affiliated some sort of way. And then now there's something here with finances too, and that he was still standing, even if he's been through a lot. But the sun card in reverse now is like, you could have had it all and you fucking don't. And so this is someone like losing it all. And it's crazy that that's coming up again. Why is this such a big thing in February? This is apparently a big deal in February. So I don't know why. That's kind of incredible that it came up across two categories. So there's a theme here. There's a theme about whatever this is. Don't know why it's all tied together like this. Don't understand that. Crazier than hell. But I reckon we will see as February continues to play out. But let's get a little bit more on finance, career, economy in general, because I want to pull back from talking about the same dude over and over. I don't know why we're talking about the same dude over and over. So economy in general, they're like, you know what? It looks good in the long run. Like if you're, looking out long term and trying to find something, it looks good in the long term. We're going to have our silver linings. Shit's not going to be as bad as what it is right now, but y'all see our slow dude coming up here again. He's dependable. We can count on him to get this coin, y'all, but he's going to take his damn time. And so again, in terms of economy, I'm not seeing things get like incredibly worse. Like I'm not seeing scary, bad, horrible shit like that. At least that's not what they're showing me here. It just feels like par for the course, continuing on, going on as we have been. We're in the maintenance phase here. We're maintaining, which doesn't feel so great in terms of people who want relief. But at least it feels okay in terms of people that are like, please don't be compounding this and sending another thing after another thing after another thing. Let it just be what it is or be better than what it is. And so we at least see that. At least we see that. So I hate to say at least, because when you say the at least, it can be... it can take some of the hope out of it or be invalidating to some people because, at least still isn't good enough, but at least it's not hail. So here we go again. Let's pull this up, go to another category because we need to see health and wellness, love, spirituality, whatever is going to come up in this category. Let's take a peeky peek. And okay, shit shuffle, get in there. Beep, beep, beep. And see where we're looking at for that. So, spirit guides, what can we know about health and wellness? Is this deck getting old? It's not wanting to shuffle good anymore. It's not smooth anymore. The cards don't flow smoothly anymore. Must be getting old. When decks get old, they get like gummy, as in they just don't slide slippery anymore, and they just kind of get hung up on each other. So I probably need to open a new deck soon. We will do that. Just not right now. Okay, so health, wellness. What do we need to know about this, spirit guides? What, if anything, can we know about this? Okay. Got some mixed reviews here in terms of what I'm seeing. All right, not the best. These are all right. So, this is going to be a challenging month for health and wellness, it seems. It seems like we're going to see some people fall from grace in terms of health and wellness, whether this means that people who were touting incorrect health and wellness fall from grace, or whether it means somebody who has previously had decent health is falling from grace into illness. So it could literally be one of those two types of things. One is kind of a bigger, broader level thing, and one has to do with like literally someone's actual health. Whatever this is, it looks like this is something that some people would have predicted. So whatever this is doesn't seem like it would be super, super shocking, at least to some people. Maybe there's some people that would be shocked by it, but it seems like overall it's not a big shocker that there are people that would be like, unfortunately saw that coming, you know, whatever. So that doesn't look too great, gonna be honest here. But outside of that, we've got these two cards here that these are pretty good. So this is saying, like, broadly speaking, there are some health things that people maybe are concerned about right now, or are trying to make people concerned about right now, that in terms of the spirit guide's opinion is not as bad as what maybe it's being sold to us as. That there are some smart people out here. We know what to do. We have good ideas. We've got good things that we can tap into to handle this. The sky is the limit. And so it's kind of like, we've got this. This is a doable thing. You know, just keep going on with what you know you've got here, and don't let it allow you to become the Chicken Little with the sky is falling. Like they don't want us to Chicken Little it this month. We've done enough Chicken Littling. They don't want us to do that. So over here though, conflict and institutions in the reverse position. Why are we always having to talk about the fact that our institutions are in a bad position? Because this either means they're bad as in they know better and they're choosing bad, which is malicious, or they're bad as in they don't really know better and they're just incompetent, which isn't malicious, but it doesn't inspire hope and it doesn't inspire confidence in us that we've got competent people leading us in the right direction. And so it's like, okay, at worst they're incompetent, at best they're nefarious. That's lovely. And so we're seeing that here, and it's going to be creating some conflict. And so we keep getting this 5 of Wands card, this conflict energy card. So I know this is supposed to be the love month. This is February. This is the Valentine's Day month. This is the love month. We're going to have to try really, really hard to focus on the love, y'all. We're going to have to try really, really hard to tap into that shit, because this is going to be a conflicty month. Conflict doesn't always have to be like big, bad, explosive, whatever. It can be, but it can also just mean this doesn't sit right. This doesn't fit what you're saying. I feel some kind of way about that. Who the fuck said this or did that? That doesn't make any sense. I'm not cool with that. No way. You know, it could just we're all buzzing and vibrating at different levels and different speeds and different, I don't even know what you want to call it. Levels and speeds is all that's coming up here. It's just different rates. And it doesn't promote cohesion. So you know how sometimes things will happen, and even if we're divided, we'll come together over a certain thing, like solidarity over this thing or solidarity over this thing. We're going to have trouble with solidarity in February, it seems, regardless if we're talking politics, the economy, health and wellness. There's just some kind of conflicty energy. Again, we're just all doing this at different rates, and it's just like, I don't know, that can feel kind of lonely, which would suck for February being what it's supposed to be. But this just feels icky. Like, I hate to use such like an infantile word, but it just feels icky, sticky, icky, like swamp ass. Like I haven't showered in a couple days and I just feel like I'm sticking to myself and I just want to wash off. Like that kind of vibe is February. There have been great pockets here that we've seen so far. You know, so far they've showed us some good things here in a couple of the categories, you know, so this isn't like, oh, hate on it all, it's all sucks, you know. No, we have seen worse. We have seen much worse in previous monthly readings. So overall, I'm grateful for what we're getting here, but wash your ass, figuratively speaking. I guess also literally speaking, please do wash your ass. It's pretty important as well, you know. Penelope said it, I didn't, you know, whatever. But okay, so in terms of seeing what else that we could possibly need to know about February 2023, coming at you, Perk Squad, for your second Vigio. So if you would like to see what else we can expect in February 2023, Perk Squad button is below. It's the blue join button below, or the link in the description box. If you would like a private reading, from me, my website is BeasTalksAndTarot. There we go with the talks, the all. There you go. BeasTalksAndTarot.com is my website. You can get a private reading from me. You can do a Reiki energy healing if you feel like you need a cleansing, a tune-up, figure out, you know, what's going on, anything blocked, anything we should know about, checking in on that. We can also do life coaching for anybody that's like, I am disillusioned by all this shit and I need help getting on my track, and assist me, please. We can do that. And then also, if you'd like to learn how to read the tarot cards like I read the tarot cards, then that's an option on there too. So check out my website, BeasTalksAndTarot.com. And Perk Squad members, coming at you with the part 2, your extended Vigio coming up here, to see what the hell else we can see in February 2023. And stay tuned for shenanigans about my life, about the puppies, about Lord knows, whatever kind of shenanigans. They're coming up. Nice little way to end on a lighter note than maybe some of this was. And so stay tuned for that. And don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will talk at you later. Bye, y'all. This motherfucker, cat eating tacos, he went and bought this for the puppies, he says. He told me, don't be mad at me, but I bought this for the puppies. I'm like, what the hell have you done?
He's excited. Look at him. It's for you. You know it's for you.
Yeah, you're excited.
And for you.
He bought a big fucking tortilla. That's a huge tortilla.
Yeah, my size.
Yeah, I mean, like, hold on, I gotta back up just to get it all in frame. Oh my god. We did not need a giant tortilla blanket. Dios mío. From this cat.
Because I know sometimes it's like, oh, this one's over there, this one's over there.
They have enough blankies and pillies.
Squid was gonna swim.
Oh my god. Yeah, make yourself at home. Yeah. Just get comfortable within seconds. Go ahead.
Phone hasn't seen it. Buddy, look at your surprise. It's like, oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're all making a spot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You like it? Good.
Of course he likes it. It's a blanket. When has he not liked a blanket? Oh my god, what ridiculous.
Now taste it licking it.